guys, it's Bam. I've just got a really quick tutorial on just 3D text and what I do, because I know two people have asked me and I thought that it'd be a good start for some simple tutorials. Also, I'd like to thank Wes Arts. He made me this background. It looks awesome. So if you want to check him out, his YouTube is Wes Arts, both with a Z. I'll link in the description. But anyway, what I use to make my 3D text is Cinema 4D, which is this program here. And basically this is a start screen, so I'm just going to do really simple text. So what you want to do, this is Cinema 4D RD12, and you want to go Mode Graph and then go Mode Text. And basically you get some text here. I'm just going to swivel it around using the rotation, and then put it in the center, and zoom in a bit, and I'll just write test. So basically you have this editing box down the right on object, and then you can click font and change to whatever font you want. I'm going to pick, what font can I pick? Bits and Missy, that's a cool one. Okay, here we go. Just got font here, so for test. And what you can do is then change the depth, so we might change the depth to 100, and that'll give us nice thickness, and then we can rotate around. And also, we can just give it a color. So if we want to do that, we double click down the bottom, and we now have a new material, and then we can double click on the color, and let's make it just a nice blue. Might give it a bit of luminance, and you can click on the different objects and just tick the button and then change the brightness, and that really just changes what we're getting. Any environment, fog, bump, anything like that. And I'm just going to show you a really simple one. So this has got the blue on it, and then all we have to do is drag it onto the text, and now you can see it up in the right corner. So we've got that there. If you now wanted to make like another copy of the text, like make a bit of a front on it, then we just Control C, Control V on the layer. I'm now going to make the depth on this front one about 10. So then you can see it's just here. We're going to move it forward a bit. What we can do is now give a front to it, and we're going to make a new material. There we go. And we're just going to make this one straight black. And make sure you're picking the right color. Here we go, got black, and now all we want to do is just drag it on over the top of that one. So now we have just a black front with blue sides. Really simple, but that's how I make the text. And then you can add lights and cameras and stuff, but that I'll just leave it like this for now. So basically what you want to do is then click on the render settings button, and that's in the middle here with the basically the film things, and you just click on that, the right one, and then choose output, and then the default is 320 by 240, and I want to change that to 1280 by 720. Depending on your project, you can keep that. We'll keep 72 resolution, and the rest of the stuff is all good. Then we want to make sure we go save, make sure it's ticked. I don't like to leave a file saving spot because it makes it easier. If you want to just save the logo, what you do is change the format to PNG and make sure you tick alpha channel, and then we are all good. Okay, so that's now all done. Now when we want to render it, because we've changed the actual different pixels, then you may need to zoom in a bit more by using this button here. Basically we're done. So what we want to do is then click the middle render button, and that will start rendering it. And here we go. And then what you can do is go File, Save As, and then click, make sure it's PNG and alpha channel is ticked, OK, and then basically choose where you do it. So I'm going to just save it on the desktop and go Test. And then what we want to do is go to Photoshop here and make sure you just double click on that background there. And then what we're going to do is find our piece that we've just saved. So here it is, Test, drag it in, and the colors aren't quite right, but that's because of the lights. So, and basically we just get this in here. So what we're able to do now is just anything. Basically you've got a smart object, and to edit it by rubbing out, we can rasterize a layer or anything like that, and it's now a non-Photoshop document. What we can also do is put any effects on, like just put our styles on, anything like that, and just change it to whatever we'd like, really. So depending on what you want to do with your text, then that's completely up to you. We can put that back on there and give them a drop shadow, anything like that. So that's basically a really simple way on how to use Cinema 4D and put logos or any like text or anything like that into Photoshop. If there's anything else you'd like me to do tutorials on, then just leave a comment or send me a message. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be releasing a few of my templates for text that are a bit better than this. Well, sorry, they're not a bit better than this. I think they're quite a bit better than this. So yeah, hopefully you like it, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.